2. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn the status of one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
Throwing first play is Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Herbert off of play action. And right away, he lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. Now a throw here to his running back. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Throwing Jones. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. They run forward with Harris. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Jones. Now he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. John Ross. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
And Jonathan Garibay out for the PAT. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. Working with his 2nd and 4. Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, the Charger 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, so much for holding to a field goal. The pressure they got home on the previous play didn't hear. And that bought their quarterback some time to find a receiver, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Here's Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Eckler. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
He was taken down.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and execute it in the game.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on their first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. The Patriots had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And right now they're probably asking, hey, who did we offend in the scheduling office? Back-to-back road games to start the season.
That's a great question. I'll bet someone called the league office to protest, but sometimes it just shakes out that way. But they can get out of this with a split, knowing they'll get those home games later in the season. It can be quite an advantage for them if they take care of business now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Harris running straight ahead. Gets around him. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now here's another carry for Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Now play number 7 of this drive, and it's a tough 3rd and 9. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
On for the field goal try, Jonathan Garibay. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Garibay's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Justin Herbert and the rest of the Charger offense set to take over once more.
The returns on the last drive, pretty good. 7 for 7, touchdown pass. Probably take that, right?
I would say so. I mean, when you're cutting them apart that way, feeling so accurate, so confident going downfield, and then able to culminate by putting it in the end zone, oh, yeah, he's feeling real good right now.
Now he'll try to carry that over to this drive. To throw again on second down. Herbert. And this will be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Palardy. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on top here as they've got the football 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They'll start on the ground with Harris. He'll get this to about the 38. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. Right side, Thornton with it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A gain of 7. And a Patriot 1st down.
Off-play action. Jones. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones setting up the screen. Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going deep here for Parker. And this one is incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Brandon has certainly looked like they had that thing defended well, but it still almost worked. Got to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Jones throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is Harris on the draw. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. New England on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Garabay's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 25. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Back to throw. Herbert got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, it's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Herbert. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Herbert now. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Well, it finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So that will go along an 11-play drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. New England's offense set to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Looking for Ross again. He finds him again. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Parker. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jones, throw left side, complete to Ross. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Teddy Bridgewater, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Baker Mayfield, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Matt Ryan, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats for New England in that first half. And they've had plenty of success throwing the football so far this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the 36, Jones. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Running on first down, Eckler down to about the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence. And you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Gerald Everett for 13 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that lines up a 7-play drive all total. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. The Patriots ready to get the football back. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Torn back across his body.
Picked by Kenneth Murray.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they look to cash in. Excellent field position. 4-yard line, 1st and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that. On 2nd and goal, Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
The Patriots will go for a 2-point conversion.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off 1st and 10. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. for Keenan Allen. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give, Eckler running to the right. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Give him another one right back to Allen.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. First down, and they stick with Eckler.
Taken down at the 30.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line. The Chargers' passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's blocked down inside the 5 at the 4. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Second down and goal. Herbert. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes this an 8-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. New England trying to get a place on offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Cohen. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Looking to throw. Jones. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones got the connection here to Bourne. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 42. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Jones. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he completes it to Cohen. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And in a 2-score game, obviously every play, every 3rd down like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Garabay's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary 1st step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back. preferably a takeaway.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Running room at the 50. Look out. He will score. Touchdown, Chargers. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time. That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on a two-point trying to go 5-wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. New England's offense set to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Jones now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again, Jones. Right side, Thornton with it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Harris. Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Throwing, Jones. Completes this one to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. He's got his man, Thornton. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Jones. Throwing the out route, he's got Parker. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on 2nd down. Jones, he finds his man, complete. That's Thornton. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Cohen. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Eckler now between the tackles, and he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Michael Palardy now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So now Jones and the Patriots down by 2 touchdowns. 1:13 to play. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns and they need them in short order. Jones. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Jones. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. He finds his man, complete. It's Thornton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. No good.